Good morning from the Emerald City. I guess I wanted to mess around with this echo real bad. I was saying to myself, but how did he do it? How did Richard Pryor do it in The Wiz? I thought it over, and I don't care what you think until I changed this shirt. The color is pink. Anyway, try to bring you guys some Friday funnies and Friday follies, as I call them. I'm back again, as you know, Eddie Pierce. You got all of your titles there, so we're going to save us a couple of seconds and not go into all of that. As you see there, we got our reminder about the prizes that we'll be giving out for questions from the audience. We'll be taking those in advance as well as the day of the show live. So you got the information right there. The email address, rainbowroompublishing@gmail.com, is where you can submit those questions and get a look at some of our awesome prizes. In addition to the prizes, I was thinking about this. I was like, we got some really cool stuff here, and some people might not entirely get everything that they want, although we got quite a few prizes. But to be on the safe side, the authors and I and some of our different sponsors and things all have been contributing different gifts, and we're looking at adding those into the add-ons. I mentioned this last week, and so we got a few more of those added on. And we're going to just take a quick look at them here in a second. Let's see what's going on with my screen share. One moment. The mouse is not cooperating with me this morning. All right. So there you have the free ticket, of course. Thank you for those of you who purchased. We talked about it before. We got awesome discounts on, from a Black perspective, the people, as well as the blood individually. We've also added what I'm calling the Essential Writer's Guide, Becoming a Fearless Author by author and publisher Crystal Renee with Dreamwriter Inc. So you can get that. That's also going to be one of the prizes. So if you don't win it, there you have it. Same with the publishing guide from Rainbow Room Publishing. We've actually created what I'm calling the Essential Writers Package. And this one actually is not even fully completely loaded up yet. We got the Becoming a Fearless Author book for authors and the publishing guide for those of you attempting to self-publish or just even want to know how it all works, so you're informed when you work with someone like either of us, Rainbow Room Publishing, Dreamwriter Inc., or anyone else for that matter. But we're going to be adding an awesome piece from Monica Brown and Comina's Creation. She's made this awesome pen. We talked about the pen and stylus, but she put it with my logo, and it has an awesome affirming slogan, in my opinion, for the writer and you. The good thing about these three things being packaged together is that both books are more like they have worksheets in them. So there are places where it's intended for you to mark it up, to write it up. And so you have that awesome pen. Of course, we have the bundle for both volumes of From a Black Perspective. And trust me, that's a great deal. And then we've also added, for anyone that's been a long time follower of myself, Rainbow Room Publishing, and the quote unquote love series, Love Something Infinite, Love from Behind, and Love Changes. One big bundle, all three books, great price. So as you see there, go ahead and check it out. But let's get back over. And I want to make sure that you all are seeing all of the offerings. So as I mentioned before, we are looking at adding more in the sense of the add-ons and making sure that actually before the event even happens, that you have a preview of the different prizes to select from. And so to make up for the fact that I didn't quite get all of the add-ons in like I wanted so that I could show you the prizes and add-ons in the same place, we're going to run this quick ad. It's one of my favorites. It gets me going in the morning, and we'll talk about it on the back end.
Check out Comina's Creations for all your usable and wearable art needs. Customized tumblers, personalized pens and stylists, personalized clear handbags, designer glow-in-the-dark domino sets, and other products personally designed by Comina's Creations. Visit Comina, COMINA''S Creations on the web and all your social media outlets. Back to the show.
This is Phil Esteem, founder of the Esteem Awards. Since 2007, the Esteem Awards has honored local and national organizations and individuals for their continued support and service of the African American and LGBTQ plus communities in the areas of entertainment, media, civil rights, business, and the arts. This year, July 1st, 2023, we will be hosting our free event from 1 to 3 p.m. at Sidetrack in Chicago. That address is 3349 North Halsted. Now, while we're waiting to obtain our funding from our various sources, we find it necessary to have this GoFundMe campaign. I hope that you will support us by giving us whatever you can to support our marketing, banners, setup fees for the awards. And remember, every little bit counts. You can visit gofundme.com/F as in Frank /16th Annual Esteem Awards. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Please consider donating to the GoFundMe campaign and don't miss the 16th Annual Esteem Awards. Back to the show.
All right, we rocking and rolling. I might come in under my 15 minutes like I aimed this morning. Not trying to keep y'all too long. But so on the back end of those ads, as you see, those are some visual representations of the great work coming out of Comina's Creations with Monica Brown, one of the authors of From a Black Perspective, The People. As I mentioned, those are some of the gifts that we're going to be giving out from her shop, so to speak. We have that awesome clear handbag. And note that that is customizable. Everything that you see with Monica is something that is not machine crafted. These are things she's doing handmade and tailoring them to the specifications of the purchaser. So if you see that handbag and you wanted it in a different color, I'm actually working on a great promo piece that shows some of the different things that she's done with it. The one that you see is the company logo and one of the more popular designs, but she also has everything with your sports themes on it, with the skylines of your city on it. We even got an order. Actually, somebody just wanted it in clear with her logo. So, you know, that's an option. Same with the tumbler. The one you're seeing there is the now and later tumbler. We're looking at adding that one, but we're definitely adding an awesome one that she just completed with her branding on it. And honestly, I think it's beautiful. but I wanted to have something that leaned towards both the male and female ends of the spectrum. So, guys, we're not leaving you out. Trust me, it's a great product. And then those dominoes, the dominoes, I believe we said we're going to go with those as is for the prizes, but once again, that is customizable and a limited edition item. Now, keep in mind when you see the prices later on, I'm going to tell you right now, these should be way higher than they are. I see the stuff that we all buy and how cheap it is in some instances, in the sense that it doesn't last as very long. It's not meaningful. It's not supporting a business that's supporting the community. One thing to know, especially when it comes to Monica and with Comina's Creations, she's an awesome advocate for domestic violence awareness and advocacy. So know that when you're making those purchases, you are supporting a great cause. From one great cause to another, if you're looking up in the captions, you'll see where we have the information on the upcoming Esteem Awards from our good friend and longtime supporter, Phil Esteem. This is a awesome event. Honestly, I attended several times in the past. Living back in Chicago, I was a vendor, I believe, twice, and it was an awesome opportunity. Especially, I do believe that was my very first vending opportunity. That picture that you saw, outside of me doing something in the sense of my own release event. And so I've been a long time fan, a long time supporter. I've already made my donation. Don't worry about how much. It's none of your business. Just know I dug down deep. But we're asking those of you that are willing to support the event, either through the GoFundMe, through sharing the ad materials, by attending the event. As Brother Phil said, every little bit helps. And it is a great cause, as you see, recognizing people that honestly, in a lot of respects, are doing the good work, but don't really receive the recognition that they should, especially right in our own communities. And so there's your opportunity to support him and his efforts, and their efforts, I should say, to support all of us. All right, we hitting that 13-minute mark. I'm on it. I'm on it. Last things that I actually wanted to leave you with was that we got so much great footage out of that rehearsal, and I think I talked about it already, that it's going to turn into some blooper reels and some behind the scenes things. And so before I get up out of here and let you go, I'm gonna give you a little taste of that. I think you'll enjoy it. For my part, I got to get up out of here and go find my granny because it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Elise Johnson, one of the people that spoke all of this into being since I was a child. So if you don't have someone like that that's poured into you, you got to find you one. Love you, granny, and we'll be talking soon. And I'm feeling a little bit kind of spring and cute. I said that I might try to tip on down to the African American Museum over in Fair Park, because they have actually two awesome exhibits I want to check out. I wanted to check out the Black Cowboys, which I believe is presented by like Bank of America or somebody. And then there was another one, I believe it was called Resistance, and it looks really, really hot. Very much in line with everything we're doing. So I might get some cute promo pictures and share them with you guys if I manage to get out, because it's going to be a little warm. But yeah, so there we are. You got all your reminders. I'm about to get up out of here. And of course, as always, I'm leaving you with love, peace, and blessings.
Eddie, you're muted. Eddie.
The squinty eyes in you. What you do?
More than that, I'm like, Eddie, you got a coke in your hand? You got a text in your hand? It's looking very 1950s, my brother.
This need to go into the blueprint. We do act silly.
Okay. I'm giving him the doggy tilt. You going? Because I'm looking at them lovely locks. Robin.